Welcome back, Econ. Excited to have us here today to talk a little bit about productivity and being productive with our resources. So we're going to get started since this is a little bit of a shorter lesson with a quick review of lessons 1 through 3 of the course. Then we're going to talk about what it means to increase productivity and use our resources productively. So let's get started. Our learning targets for today are as follows. I can define labor productivity as output per worker. I can evaluate the role of labor specialization and investment in capital goods in improving productivity. And lastly, I can describe why increased productivity is important to individuals and to the economy as a whole. So I have 6 review questions here for you, and they are going to be very important to answer and jot down here in your notes. So the questions are as follows. What is the difference between scarcity and shortage? What does the pig principle tell us and how does it apply to your life? What are the 8 different methods of allocating resources in an economic system? What is meant by factors of production and what are the different factors? What is capital? What are the different types of capital? And what is opportunity cost? Provide a real life example. So I'm going to leave you with these questions here, and then on the next slide, I'm going to go over some answers for you. But I'd highly encourage you to see what you know in your note sheet or your cheat sheet, and then come back and correct your answers afterwards so you can get a better feel for where you're at as we study for the upcoming exam, because we are in lesson 4 of 6 for Unit 1. We'll talk about productivity here today, and then we'll talk about production possibilities, frontiers in the next presentation, and then supply and demand. And then that's the end of Unit 1. So we're about halfway through, folks. So if you don't know these concepts, they're going to continue to reappear, but you want to get a good foundation so you're successful here come exam time. So there you have it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video where we'll go over these answers.